The Hamilton County Jail in Jasper, Florida was built in 1898 and closed in 1984. A two-story, fireproof brick, steel and concrete building that was home to not only the prisoners, but the sheriff and his family. Children were born and men died here. Believed to be the location of the last legal hanging east of the Mississippi River, this jail has dark history, and you feel that the moment you enter the door. A photograph of the hanging of Walter Durham is on display in a glass case in the jail. Walter was hung on the 8th of September 1916 for the murder of Deputy William Rayford Royals in April of that year. Although the jail does indeed have a hanging tower, prisoners were hung outside, and it's believed there are many unmarked graves on the property. Spectral has investigated this jail many times, and we are no strangers to the spirits here. The team has experienced some extremely terrifying moments in our many hours here, including physical attacks on several of the team. We have also captured some of our very best evidence here and believed we have formed bonds with these spirits. Bonds built over time through respect, patience, and love. We hold these spirits in this building close to our hearts, yet we know there is a darkness within these walls that lurks and watches and waits for the right moment and the right victim. Carly, John, and myself returned recently and spent the night, which is always a mix of apprehension, fear, excitement, and joy. So please join us for our most recent investigation of the old Hamilton County Jail.
Someone yelling.
We begin with the session using the George Brown Geoport in the dining room of the sheriff's quarters.
Hello? It's Debbie.
I'm Carly.
I'm John.
Say we know you?
If you all fight to talk at the same time, we won't be able to hear you well. Try taking turns.
We're protected?
I heard protected or rejected.
We're rejected?
Yeah, somebody right behind us.
You heard something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movement behind Charlotte. Please don't. I heard please don't.
Where are you going?
Hello. Please let the women talk.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. Welcome.
Alright. What's your name? Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
No, he said who, me. Yeah,
Yeah.
you. Edward?
Edward, hello?
Agatha?
Do you have an Agatha?
It was mine.
Be safe. Can you see us? us are there? How many of us are there?
Easy.
Yeah, I heard easy. Come on then. Tell us how many there are. Say the number. What's my name?
Thought I heard Deb.
Yeah, I've heard Deb. I actually earlier heard 3 different voices go, Debbie, Debbie, Debbie.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm hearing multiple voices, and sometimes they say the same thing,
Yeah.
but they're all different voices.
Yeah.
But I can't. Sometimes I can't make it out. It's sometimes super loud or it's super quiet. It's.
Is there anything we can do for you? What year is it? Are you with your family?
I was like, yeah.
I hope you are with your loved ones. Do you have children? Okay, vibrations.
How many spirits are here?
We're going to spend the night here, is that okay?
Yeehaw. Yes.
Good, thank you.
Listen.
Do you miss Renee?
See if we get better results with just that.
Carly and John are now in the upstairs bedroom of the sheriff's quarters.
Well, it's been a while since I've been here, so if anyone doesn't remember, my name is Carly or Charlotte, whichever you prefer to call me. Are you one of the sheriff's children?
We have a few toys up here. If you go near any of them, a lot of them will make a noise and change color.
What are some of your favorite games to play?
Were you allowed to jump on the bed? You can now. We got 2 beds. You can jump on either one of them. How old are you?
What are your kids' names? Tell us about them. Tell us about you. What are your interests, your hobbies?
As things were rather quiet, Carly and John move over to the second floor of the jail, to the segregated cell also known as Walter's cell.
The segregated cell. I'm trying to remember the activity that we've gotten in here.
Well, we've had some REM. We've had SLS.
Oh yeah. We had the SLS dancing to oh god.
Oh,
What's the name of that
yeah.
song? What is the name of that song? I think it's Build Me a Buttercup.
Was that what it was?
I think so. Or maybe it was Stand By Me.
I think it was Stand By Me.
Yeah, I think it was.
In case you don't know who I am, again, I'm John.
My name is Carly.
And we're here to communicate. Did they treat you fairly here?
You shut the lights off downstairs. Can you shut these ones off?
Or make them blink?
Stranger Things. Are you married?
Wonder why the lights are doing that, making the clicking.
I don't know.
By the way, that clicking is the lights that they have plugged in.
Is it okay with you that we're sitting in here?
Carly and John have called it a night, and I head upstairs to my favourite spot and sat down to talk to Walter and anyone else who cared to communicate.
Hello? It's Debbie. Oh, you remember me. I've laid some of my toys out. Hello. Both flashlights on. Hello? I have several toys laid around. I have some little bright light up balls on the bunks. I have a REM pod toy that makes noise and lights up. Thank you. I have the flashlights. I have a flux over here that will light up red one side and green the other. And I have a music box over there. And I have my camera. I have some laser grid. And I have my phone on airplane mode. And I'm here to talk to anybody that would like to talk to me. I'm currently near Walter's cell. Could you switch that flashlight off, please? That torch, flashlight. Could you switch it off? Thank you. All right. Walter. It's very quiet tonight. Charlotte and John came up here. Nobody wanted to talk. Nobody played with the toys. Are you upset because it's been so long since we came to see you? I do apologise. Can you say my name? Do you remember me? I'm gonna drown in the spirit talker for a little while. Was that you? That I just heard? Those flashlights just keep going off. I don't know why. I'm gonna drown in the spirit talker for a little while. Was that you? That I just heard? Those flashlights just keep going off. I don't know why. I'm gonna drown in the spirit talker for a little while. Was that you? That I just heard? Those flashlights just keep going off. I don't know why. Alright, we'll try the spirit talker, but then we'll also try echo box. What is your name? I'm Debbie. I don't know if you remember me, I've been many times.
Frequent.
Yes, I have been frequently. Been here lots and lots of times. You're very good at switching those flashlights on. Could you find any of my other toys? How about the little triangle toy? Was that you? Hello? 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 Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? I heard that. Could you do it again? Flashlight came on.
Associate.
Associate. It's very cold in here. It's very, very cold. I got like 5 layers on. Keep hearing noise. Walter, can I come and see you on Thanksgiving? Anybody else that's here? Would that be good? And Charlotte come too? I was lady reading glasses. You've had a lot of visitors in the last few weeks.
I was conjured.
Okay. They turn the place into a haunted house every Halloween, and they've still got a lot of the haunted house decor up this time. Did you like the music I played for you? Would you like some more music?
Suffer.
Who suffered? Or who do you want to suffer? Hope you don't want me to suffer. It's me fiddling with the camera. That's me.
Hard.
Heart. Was anybody even here? You know me. I'll sit here on the floor with you till 4 a.m. in the morning. If you'll chat with me. But if you don't want to chat, then I won't. I'll leave you be. You just gotta give me a sign either way.
Are you frightened?
Not really. Should I be? I mean, I jumped a little bit when I heard a noise, but that's more a jump scare kind of thing than being frightened. I've been here so many times. I care about everybody here. I might not really know you or see you, or truly know your names or your ages, or why you're here, or how many of you there are, but I care. was my tummy. That wasn't. Could I talk to somebody, please? Those flashlights are coming on too frequently.
False.
Yes, that's false. I agree. I would like to see them going off to questions only, instead of just randomly coming on and off. But you could set up one of my other devices to show me that you're here. Well done. I do appreciate you at least putting up with me, even if you didn't want to talk. And I hope that you will let me come and visit you again. I don't know when it will be, because it's quite a drive, but I definitely do want to come and visit you again. And I'm sorry it's been so long. Alright, now the old lady's got to get up off the floor. Alright, now the old lady's got to get up off the floor. Alright, now the old lady's got to get up off the floor. Alright then. Hello. I'm in the sick bay. If anybody's here in the sick bay with me, are you all worn out after the haunted house? Has it drained you? I'm going to switch the night vision off just briefly so you can see the corridor, how cool it looks. If I can find the night shot button in the dark. There we go. I'm trying to switch the night vision back on and I accidentally switched the camera off. Oops. Would you like me to play one last piece of music before I leave? Did I just hear somebody say Debbie? Would you like me to play one last piece of music before I leave? Did I just hear somebody say Debbie? Would you like me to play one last piece of music before I leave? Did I just hear somebody say Debbie? To me. Well, if any of you are prisoners, I want you to know that you don't have to be locked up here for eternity. You don't have to stay here. You can go be with your loved ones. Walter, if you're here. I don't really know anything much about you, Walter. I don't know if you had a wife or children. But I'm sure you had a mother and a father, and I'm sure they mourned you and missed you very much. And you should be with them. You should be with the people who loved you. Wow. I'm probably just going to wrap it up. It's so quiet. This has been the quietest this place has ever been. I'm going to call it a night. Night. Thank you. I hope that when I listen back, you tried to talk and reach out to me, and I apologise if I didn't hear you, but I hope that you did try. That's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. That's me for it. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Would anyone like to communicate? If I talk like your mom, maybe it'll work. Hello? Is anyone here? Would you like to talk? If you could make one of our toys go off, that would be lovely.
You know she's gonna listen to this and she'll be like... I don't sound like that.
Are there any children here? Would you like to play a game?
Why are you sounding so posh?
The rain rains down on the rain, and the rain, 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 rain. Are there any British people in this jail?
Not anymore. Now she's full on gonna be like, I don't sound like that.
Willie? Are you here? Oh, it must have been really sad to be jammed in here with a bunch of other guys. With no shower. How poor. How horrible.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Thank you so much for watching. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and please consider becoming a member to support the channel and get early access to videos and exclusive content.